So first you're going to start with a flat concealer brush, and we're going to go with a cream concealer. Start in the inner corner of the eye, and kind of place a little bit on both. Always make sure you bring it up to right here. I'm also going to go with a different type of concealer. Most of us don't have perfect skin, so I always like to do a concealer that matches my skin exactly in a pen form, and this helps to conceal anything such as an acne scar or something that hasn't quite healed yet. I'm just going to go with it right here. I'm just going to draw it on myself to the side because I'm probably going to do that more often. And I'm going to go with the very, very light yellow powder. You can do invisible powder or brightening powder. Avoid powders with shimmer and ones that have too much pigment, because what will happen is when you set the concealers with this powder, it'll darken your concealer, thereby defeating the purpose of it. So I'm going to go again with the brush, excess, and I'm going to press it right where I set the concealer. And this, I'm going to use a fluffy brush, and a powder foundation is just, it looks like a pressed compact, but it covers like a liquid. So we're going to start from the outside and work our way in. And I am using a buffer brush, which gives me a medium to fuller coverage. And I'm going to go with a sculpted brush. It's going to tap a little bit, and start on the outside and just kind of work my way around the perimeter of my face. This just kind of gives that photoshopped appearance to my face, brings a lot more dimension, makes the face more slender. Next we're going to go with a little bit of blush. I'm actually using an HD blush. It's a very light pink. It's nothing too drastic because we want the focus to be on the eyes, so we don't want it to look too busy. Just tap a little bit. I'm going to smile and feather the blush backwards. Next we're going to start on the eyes. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeshadow base. I'm just taking that cream base, the fluffy brush, and I'm just buffing a sheer layer all over the eye. And we're going to go with a lighter color. It's going to be kind of a lighter pink. Take that same fluffy brush, and we're going to apply it right underneath the arch of the eyebrow. I'm going to go with a fluffy brush, just blend the tip right in there, knock off the excess. Now when you're going to do a crease, I know this is the hard part, people think, oh well, let me just follow this line right here and just get the color right there. You actually want to start it right there, but bring it a little bit onto the brow bone. That's going to again lift the eye, because if you just put it in that little line, when you open your eyes, nobody's going to see it. So I kind of like to have my chin forward, and I can kind of just watch exactly where that color is going to go. So now we're going to add a little bit more color in the crease. I'm actually going to start with a kind of a strawberry pink. We all love strawberry pinks. I'm going to bring this all the way in though. Now we're going to deepen just kind of the inner part of the crease. So we're going to go basically from that light cream color to the pink to kind of a darker gray before we go into the blue. And I'm using a brush that's a lot more tapered. So whereas the other ones were a lot fluffier, and get it to compare, this one's going to be a lot tighter, so that the color's not going to go as wide. So I'm going to start by placing in there. I'm going to lightly. And now we're going to go with the baby blue shadow. So now I'm going to use a dual fiber brush. I actually just dampened it a little bit, and I'm going to go into that color. It's probably going to pick up a lot. I like this because the tips are tapered, so it's going to allow me a lot more control, and it's going to allow me to blend really well. Kind of place the color on both sides. Now we're going to do a little bit underneath the eye. Now we're going to go into liquid liner. I'm actually using a pen form. It's got about 12 hours of wear. You're going to want to kind of just close the eye and sketch it on. So now that we have the liquid liner done, we're going to go in with just a touch of black eyeshadow on an angled brush. And we're going to take it and overlap it right over some of the blue. Next we're going to do the brows, and then we'll move on to the mascara and lashes. So I'm going to start at the base of my brow. I'm going to use the pencil on its side and pull upward. Okay, so I'm picking a very dramatic mascara. It's something that has a rubber bristle brush on it, and that's going to give a lot of volume and length. So you're just going to kind of look down into your mirror, start at the base of the lash line, work it side to side, and then pull up. Working the brush side to side ensures a lot of fullness at the lash line. It also cleans up any eyeshadow that has fallen down there. So now that we have the mascara on the eyes, we can start to see the definition happening. We're starting to see the balance come into play. Now we're going to have a very full lash. So I'm going to go ahead and just start on the outside. So I'm taking a light, warm pink lipstick. Put it on as regular. I'm going to top it with a sugary pink gloss. Actually move my hair down. I had bangs, but I had to just put them up. And there we go. There's your pink and blue Barbie doll look.